Poul's Kitchen is Chef Paul. With me today is Chef Alex.
Hello.
And what do you know? Alex is awake. Well, that's me teasing Alex because honestly it's kind of late in the afternoon and you know he's awake. But Amy is still sleeping though, but she works tonight. So tonight I'm going to do a cranberry, mayo, shrimp, rice dinner. I haven't given it an official name yet. Check the website out. I'm sure you'll see it soon enough. So first off, we have a rice cooker, and just this is why you need a rice cooker. I started this rice at 1 o'clock. It's on warm. You don't need to do anything else. So I got my shrimp. I bought this from the grocery store. It's already pre-marinated garlic, so it's going to be great. But we're going to start cooking this in a minute. So first, I've got 1 onion in my food processor. And I want this really, really mixed down because this is actually going to be put right into the sauce. Now, with any food processor, watch yourself with
the blades.
With the blades, because those are really not friendly.
They're extremely sharp.
Yep, and they will hurt you. We had one friend borrow a food processor because they had a crap ton of cooking to do for the holidays. We told her to be careful of the blades, and true story, she didn't.
Didn't she cut her finger off?
She cut her finger right off. Spent the night in the hospital. And I wish I could tell you I'm joking, but that's not joking. Now, I don't know what Amy has been doing, but I'll have to figure that out later. All right, so we got that there. So what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to start frying the shrimp up a little bit. Just going to put it on 5. Not a big deal. All right, so now I'm going to grab a spoon and we're going to start making everything else. So I'm going to take quite a bit of mayonnaise, maybe half a cup's worth. I know I've been hassled because some people think that I need to give exact measurements, and I try my best. So that's about 3/4 of a cup, I'm going to say. Wouldn't you agree, Alex?
Yeah, I think so.
And a tablespoon of apple cider vinegar. Why? Because it helps.
Apple cider vinegar helps break down the oils in the mayonnaise.
And the sugars, which is important.
And the sugars too, yeah.
And I've got a can of cranberry sauce. Yes, there is sugar to it, which is unfortunate, but it is what it is. I didn't want to go out and buy an actual bag of cranberries because that would be too long to really work with today. So while we're making this, we're going to keep our eyes on the shrimp. But we do want to cook that down because, you know, unfinished fish is not a good thing. It's got to be cooked. Now, you want to take a time where this is a can. Now, if you're using fresh cranberries, then you're probably going to have to do something else, like actually cook them and mash them out, because that's actually really important.
But these are already cooked.
These are already cooked, so they're more of a gel. And, you know, some people like this, and I don't mind them, actually, to be honest with you, I don't. Come Christmas, I kind of like to have my cranberries, and if I'm not cooking, then it's not my choice. So I'm going to put a teaspoon of paprika, smoked paprika, and a teaspoon of oregano. And then some basil leaves. Some fresh ground black pepper. Now, if you have some white pepper, that will probably work a little better, but I really don't care. And how much do we like pepper around here, Alex?
A lot.
So please hit the like, share, subscribe button because it really means a lot to us. I got some Cajun spice, and yeah, I'm kind of expecting this to be a little hot, so we'll see. I want a little bit of heat, but not a whole lot. So you want to, as you start this, you want to make sure you're breaking the cranberries down quite a bit because you want it to mix in with the mayo. And cranberry mayo is really, really good. It really is.
Yeah, it is.
You want to use this on sandwiches, like you can use this on some chicken too, would be really good. And like today, we're using it on seafood. And I'm sure you can buy this, but believe it or not, it's probably a lot cheaper and better if you do it yourself.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Not putting any salt in it. You buy it, and you buy it out of a bottle, I guarantee you there's going to be salt.
Yeah. Yeah, there would be.
Maybe putting this to the food processor might have worked a little better, but yeah, it's too late now.
And just looking at the time, Amy should be up pretty soon.
Oh yeah. Amy be up early enough to, be able to enjoy some of this. Okay, at this point, what you want to be doing is taking your time and probably going to find another frying pan here that I want to use. I'm just going to cook them out in this, some more in this, because that's kind of overfilled. When I originally put this in here, I didn't really expect that I had that much. But apparently I do. It's not a big deal. So I'm just going to transfer some of these out of here and then this one not overlapping.
You don't want to overlap because then they won't cook evenly.
Yeah, and that's not a good thing.
No.
This is going to be a really good meal though, guys. It really is. It's going to be light, kind of almost Tex-Mex, but not really.
And the shrimp already smells really good.
But this is going to be more of like a stir-fry kind of deal. But I think it's going to taste really good.
I think so too. I think Amy's in for a good surprise.
Yeah, she's not expecting this. She works all day and then she comes home. Well, she works all night, comes home around 8 o'clock in the morning, shower, makes breakfast, goes to bed, and she wakes up and eats her real breakfast, and then she goes back to work. So rather than, thinking that she's going to have to get up and make dinner because I haven't been feeling good, truth be known, I'm actually taking some really bad seizures that are kind of new. I have been taking them, but this is a brand new type of seizure, and it's not especially really that good. It kind of really sucks, but it is what it is. Can't tell you why, but it is. Can't do much about it, right? So I've been off work for a little bit. I'm actually having a pretty good day today, but it doesn't necessarily mean that tomorrow's going to be any better. So Amy's been great. She's been helping me along with it since, not been really capable of doing a whole lot.
We'll see how you feel Sunday though.
Yeah, we'll see. Hopefully I'm on the mend. I go see my doctor on Monday, so we'll see what can be done. I'm pretty sure I know what my sugar is, so we'll see. But the main thing here, and this is really the only thing that you need to worry about, I got 2 cups of rice in there. It's still being warmed, and to be honest with you, I really don't need it to be warmed at this point, because as soon as this is done, this is going into...
right into the rice?
Not quite right in, but we're going right from here to starting to finish everything up. This is a really, really quick and easy recipe. It doesn't take much. Now, if you have some vegetables, that would probably work nicer. We don't, and I'm really not in the mood to walk to the store again today, so we're not. Mind you, we do have some frozen veggies, and I could have done that, but I just don't want to. This looks like it should be good enough.
Yeah, I think so.
But the key thing is, where this is seafood, you really want to make sure that this is all cooked. You don't want to overcook it, so this is one of those things you got to pay attention to.
But you also can't have any part of it raw.
No, because raw seafood is enough to get you really sick. If you think that you're going to be really, really good at what you do, you can leave it a little undercooked, and I'll tell you why. Because when it comes in here, it's going to cook the rest of the way. So it's not that big of a deal if it's not cooked perfectly right now. But that does mean, though, when you put it in there, when you start cooking everything else, then you really have to pay attention. Because otherwise, you're going to have problems. Okay, she's cooked. Turn the burner off here. And put this over here for now. And then put this over here. Alright, so. Now, this is going to be a little bit of a pain in the ass. But we can do this. You don't want to put your hands right on there because that's hot.
You'll burn yourself.
You will burn yourself. As Amy has learned a few different times. I wish I could tell you I was joking about that, but you have to know that, because if you don't, then there's going to be problems. This is why having a rice cooker is the best thing in the world. Put stuff in and forget about it.
And just walk away.
Just walk away and you can come back later and your rice is done. Not to mention, Nancy, we have a friend who has an issue with that would rather do things the old-fashioned way, and I respect the old-fashioned way because I like doing that too. Except there's one little problem. The old-fashioned way will burn your pan if you walk away.
Yeah.
Just bought a brand new pan and they kind of ruined it.
You can't just put it in a pan and then walk away. You have to keep an eye on it if you do it that way.
Okay, so we're just going to mix this around. How's this look, Alex?
That looks really good.
All right, now we're going to put the sauce in. Now, to whoever's doing dishes, do them the favor when you have a sauce like this. Start pouring some water in it when you're done, because guess what? It's going to be hard to clean after if you don't. Do them a favor, just give it a rinse so that it. So now that this is done here, provided you made enough sauce, if not, you might have to make a little bit more. But you want to spread that sauce out. So that when someone bites into something, they're not just getting rice. That will probably taste a little dry. You want a nice saucy meal. And do I have enough sauce that I'm actually happy with? Probably not. But that's fine. It should still work.
I think it'll work really well.
I think it will. I'm the kind of guy that kind of wants to have a lot of sauce. But see how I said that you don't have to have it fully cooked, because it's going to be on here and it's going to cook throughout here. Now, if you're pretty comfortable that you've got everything all covered, this is what you have to worry about. If you didn't cook your shrimp 100%, you need to make sure that it sits and steams in here a little bit. Now, here's what you're also going to do. When you're ready to serve this, I got some cilantro lime crema. And you're going to pour a little bit of that on top of it when you're done. But that's basically it. How's this look, Alex?
Looks really good.
Cranberry mayo fried rice with shrimp. I think this to me looks amazing. What do you think? Are you hungry?
Yeah, I am.
I'm really hungry now too. I really am. Gotta say it. All right, so I'm gonna shut the heat off, and we don't need to cook anymore because you don't want to overcook shrimp too, because that will taste bad. So I'm gonna leave that cool down a little bit. I gotta wake Amy up soon anyways. So until next time, please hit that like, share, subscribe. We appreciate you.